Hello, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on a beautiful day in Asha, coming to you from the beautiful castle in the mountains. And I'm so excited about today's message. If you've ever had a fear that you can be separated from God or lose your salvation, this message is going to be so perfect for you. By the end of it, you'll have a surety in your heart. You'll have a knowing that you come from God. You're made of God. You will never be separated from God. I'm just going to ask you, watch it all the way to the end. Just let these beautiful words of light fill your heart and feel the peace that comes with that. Enjoy. I love you so much. Good morning, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on a beautiful day in Asha. If you're brand new to the channel, we're Zoroastrians. We are the Magi. And today I want you to have a knowing, a surety that you cannot be separated from God. Why is that important? Because it's a fundamental need that we have to know that we're safe, that we're not going to make a mistake that separates us from God. Because as long as you have that fear in you, you're never allowed to be all that you can be, to bear fruit in this world, to be brave enough to go out and make mistakes. You'll always be held back. But when you know that you cannot be separated from God. You know, in the Avesta it talks about that the evil spirit, his plan was to separate man from God. And good spirit said, you can't do it. It's impossible. My creation, they come from me. They're made of me. They shall return to me. The very first prayer ever written down says that God and man shall not be separated. The very first page of our holy book Asha says, realize you are from good spirit, made of good spirit, and will return to good spirit. And a beautiful thing happens when you know that, and that fear of being separated is gone. There's nothing you can do. No matter what any of the different so-called religious books say, or people that call themselves holy, men of God, if they tell you you can be separated from God, try to put fear into you about that, it's not true. And what a horrible lie to tell people, because they never bear fruit. Go to Asha 16. The second paragraph says, God put the good mind, the divine spark in all his creatures, so it has a guide at all times. It's how the seed knows to climb out of the ground and become a plant. You have to have that surety, that divine spark in you that is God, that is that very light and love of God that is you. That force of God is you. You come from God. You're made of God. You can't be separated from what you are. And when you have that surety, that's how that seed knows how to grow out of the ground and become a plant or a beautiful tree that bears fruit that blesses the whole world. Our beautiful poem Asha is, there's so much in here. Will you do me a favor? If you've ever had any doubt or fear about being separated from God, stay with me to the end of this poem. And I guarantee you it won't be there anymore if you'll just listen with your heart, because that divine spark in you knows what I'm saying is true. It goes beyond all that maybe your brain has learned from different religions or society or tribes or traditions. Inside of your heart there's something that agrees with the truth when you hear it and says, yes, Asha is. And our poem Asha is, you know, part of me thinks as I was writing this, maybe I should have started with the end, because it talks about can't be separated from God. And then it goes on to talk about the beautiful things we can create and do when we have that surety. And one of my favorite parts is this. It says, my soul cannot be lost. This is the last paragraph. My soul cannot be lost, cannot be sold or bartered to gods or devils or men. Those things are temporary. My soul is eternal. My love will last forever. Asha is. And then the paragraph right above that, I got to read that before we do the whole poem. It says, now I see all along we could never have been separated. I feel your ghost in my temple. I could not see you, only feel you there. My love, my life, beautiful one, my soul, Asha. So I'd like to read you the poem in its entirety. It says, Asha is. Do you remember the first time you heard the message of Zoroaster, of Asha, of the all-good spirit? Remember when you first heard you can never be separated from God good, and that message of Asha resonated with your heart? Do you remember that first time you met your love? It says, Asha is my love, my beautiful one. She's an idea, an essence of feeling. And once merged with my consciousness, it changed how I viewed the world. I saw for the first time beauty, beauty in all, beauty in nothing. This beauty was nameless, yet it was what every beautiful thing is called. A child that smiles and laughs for no reason. The south-facing hill alive with the colors of spring, holding hands with my beloved. Ah, can you feel all of that? Can you see it, sense it? This idea, this essence, this feeling showed me life, showed me myself. She pulled up her veil and I saw reality. Ah, the real above all that seemed real. If I had put a name to it, tried to tame or use it, it would flee before my grasp. Spirit cannot be enslaved in a space nor a time. It just is, and that is her beauty. And you hold beauty in your heart, not your hand. She is a muse to inspire, to create by when you hold it, right? When you have that surety of Asha, that you and God are one and cannot be separated, and you feel safe and it's a foundation. Then when you hold that and sing, angels' voices are heard. The artist heart, spirit's heart share in the ecstasy of creation. If you paint, write, sculpt, something, nothing, everything is there. It cannot be seen, only felt. Music, truth, life, spirit in the object, in the art, in the song, in the writing, an idea, an essence, a feeling, the frequency, vibration of spirit infused in man and transferred to the object, to the art, to the creation, not locked within, not locked without. The eternal residue, ever present, radiates, bringing warm tears to the cheek for no apparent reason. You sense something, a loving memory of being held by pure light. She wants to play with you again, wants to come close and hold you, comfort you. Let go the darkness that keeps her at bay. She will rush to you, fill you so full you think you will burst. The two become one and per usual become three. Your beautiful creation, Asha is. Now I see all along we could never have been separated. I feel your ghost in my temple. I could not see you, only feel you there. My love, my life, beautiful one, my soul. Do you hear the song of Asha? My soul cannot be lost, cannot be sold or bartered to gods or devils or men. Those things are temporary. My soul is eternal. My love will last forever. Asha is. Therefore, the lie, the darkness that kept me from seeing you is not real, not true. And when I heard your voice, word, light, the lie was exposed. And that coward darkness fled before my eye. And I trembled as I looked upon you. A million butterflies in my stomach as you wrapped your arms around me and bathed me in your kisses and tears and cried, I was always here. I was always here. Asha is. I love, love, love you.